bet you never tell them how it feels. I bet you never even try to be real.
I'll let you get to me.
We've all faced those moments in a dance class, audition, or even a performance where we forget the choreography. And that's why in this video, we're gonna give you some of our favorite tips, tricks, and methods to learn and retain choreography. Let's get back to basics.
Optimize your mark. More. More. Okay, too much. Calm down.
Marking refers to when you practice doing a dance without exerting full energy. Dancers do this in order to get through the learning portion of a dance class without exhausting themselves by going full out the whole time. So it makes sense to mark a routine, minimize extensions, energy output, facial performance, textures, just focus on learning the dance, right? But as it turns out, most dancers do a little too little. Okay, imagine trying to put on a full singing performance, but the only way you've ever practiced the song is by whispering. It's likely you'll have a lot more trouble with your volume, intonation, lyric memorization, and just overall control of your vocal range. In dance, why would we practice by mostly whispering, then suddenly, at the end of the class, trying to belt at full volume or go full out? What about all this? Well, I like to separate energy outputs into three main categories: a soft mark, a strong mark, and a full out. Soft marks are when you do the absolute minimum physically, using about 10 to 20% of your energy. You do this in order to keep your body in rhythm with the song, while your mind is focused on remembering the musicality, moments, and even the timing of when you can breathe during a routine. This soft mark is helpful in small spurts, but should be performed the least during a class. Most people end up doing soft marks as the primary energy output in class, which is detrimental for their physical and mental training. Strong marks are when you use around 60 to 70% of your energy, so it includes extending, changing body and head directions, almost fully hitting your levels, implementing a bit of emotion, and more. Basically, you're closer to doing a full out than a soft mark. You should be doing strong marks for the majority of a dance class because it allows your body to gain muscle memory through repetition and deliberate practice. Then of course, full out, where we add a bit more energy and add extra embellishments into your performance. We'd actually recommend you only use around 90% energy output with your full outs. That way, you leave around 10% for body control. Have you ever tried throwing a punch with 100% force without years of technical fight training? That's how you get injured. Also, it's important to keep some energy in the bank, because in a dance class, you rarely do a full out only once. The road to learning and retaining a choreography is an extremely heavy mental game, which is kind of annoying because we just want to dance, right? Like, just let me vibe. But that's why it's important to use our physicality as much as we can to help us catch the vibes in a dance class while not burning ourselves out. Use your strong mark. Next up, bookmarking movements. You know when the routine is getting close to the beat drop, the energy picks up, we're excited to do the most fun part of the routine, but we forget a small section before it. It sucks. It was right there. I had such a bad memory. Or do I? This is where bookmarking, tagging, checkpoints, whatever you want to call them, is ridiculously helpful. The idea of this technique is that you want to mentally attach a move or groups of moves to a section of the music. Does that make sense? Let me give you an example. There's always at least one or two moves in a routine that feel really good to do. Maybe it matches the music perfectly, or it's a pause at just the right time. It's just a great moment. Those are the ideal parts of a dance to bookmark. In your mind, create a little memory slot for that move to fit inside of the music. It's harder to forget bookmark moves because you recognize them as important standout moments. I'm going to do a short routine and I want you to figure out at least 3 moments where you'd bookmark moves to certain parts of the song. Listen, watch, and feel as if this were a dance class.
You never tell them how it feels. I bet you never even try to be real.
Did you figure out which sections you'd like to bookmark? Rewind and watch it again if you didn't find your bookmarks yet. I'm gonna tell you which 3 parts I would have bookmarked.
I bet you never tell them how it feels. I bet you never even try to be real. I'll let you get to me once now, baby, but I'll never let you win the game. It's time to quit while we're ahead. No more tears are gonna shed, no. Cover it up, you like to play your own game.
The more experienced dancers are able to bookmark 10 to 15 moments throughout a dance because they can recognize minute details as important and standout parts, as opposed to less experienced dancers, often only seeing the obvious big pause, catchy groove, or beat drop as a moment. Just remember, my preference of bookmarking doesn't have to be the same as yours. As you continue to train, take classes, and build upon your dance foundations, you'll be able to bookmark more moments in a dance routine. And over time, your shelf of movement patterns will grow into not just a section, but an entire dance library that you'll be able to navigate and pull from whenever you need. Understanding intention. You've probably heard this word thrown around all the time, and it sounds like the teacher is just trying to be deep. And it's like, chill, it's just dance. Wrong. Well, not really wrong. But intention doesn't have to be so serious or deep. If the dance moves are what we do, the intention is why we do it, which informs how we do the moves. And when it comes to trying to remember choreography in a class, understanding the intention behind the teacher's movements helps you remember the feeling rather than just the moves. And feelings are ridiculously strong triggers for memories. Imagine if in a class the teacher says, okay, I want you to lower your level, drop a bit of your right knee, slump to the side, drop your shoulders, exhale, and drop your head. Rather than just saying, sink down as if you're broken on the inside. All of a sudden, the moves don't feel so complex. Yeah, the instructor can give you a light basis of specifics, but the intention is what helps your body and mind stay in sync. This allows you, the dancer, to fill in the gaps between movements by embodying a feeling first. And the next time you review that section in the routine, you'll remember the sinking broken part a lot better than the other description. And remember, even if a dance instructor doesn't tell you the intention directly, it's important to listen and feel the music. What is the tone? What is the artist saying? How powerful are the beats or instrumentation? These are all the things we innately feel. So do your best to let those feelings run through the structured movements of a dance choreography. Okay, to quickly review our tips on learning and retaining choreography. Implement strong marks, bookmark movements and moments, and of course, understand the intention behind the movements being taught. And just for fun, let's add a few more rapid fire tips. Drilling. Just do the moves a lot, even if it's just after the class. Repeat them, it just works. Warm up. If your body is not able to keep up in a class, your mind is going to get fried too and you'll be exhausted and feel dumb. Check out our 10-minute daily dance prep routine that you need to do before you dance to get your body and mind right and tight. Confidence. Even if you don't feel confident doing the moves, pretend you are. Commit and play the role of a person that knows how to dance amazingly. Your moves will look a billion times better. Take more dance classes. Do this at your local studios or take Steezy studio classes online. We have a playlist of multiple dance classes that we recommend you should be taking in order to grow your choreography retention journey. So click the link in the description to take those classes. Tune in soon to our next video that focuses on movement execution. Bye!